Hey, welcome to Paint Party Headquarters. This is where you can find the good stuff fast. Now, Paint Party Headquarters has a zillion things for you, but in order to cut through some of the overwhelm, I wanted to show you how to get to the good stuff fast, whether it's you just opening up your app, which I'm going to show you right here, whether it's just you opening up your app and going ahead and getting that downloaded so you can start watching trainings, or getting acquainted with the Facebook group. So here's the cool thing about Paint Party Headquarters. We have multiple places for you to find all the good stuff, okay? So I want you to just take a deep breath. And remember, this is your paint party adventure. So there's a lot of things that you're going to find and learn and grow from, but I want you to just take a deep breath and not try to watch and learn everything within a 24-hour period. So raise your right hand and repeat after me. I promise not to watch everything in the next 24 hours. Okay, so promise that, and then take a deep breath and let's get to it. Okay, so let's start first here. Now, this is an app called Kajabi. This is where we house all of the trainings in Paint Party Headquarters. So if you don't want the noise of a Facebook group, you can get everything on your phone. So you literally go to the app called Kajabi, Kajabi, and then you can watch all of the trainings. So like this one's venues and parties getting started. So you could be on vacation.
It's all about contacting locations, what locations to contact, and once you find them, what do you say? So we have a lot to talk about in this video.
So you can actually make me sound like a chipmunk. You can watch it on faster so it doesn't go so slow. You can watch it on 1 speed, 2 speed, however you want. But all of this is in the app called Kajabi. So I highly recommend going to your phone, going to your app store, downloading Kajabi, and then logging in to get your Paint Party Headquarters trainings. We update those every single month inside of there. Now, if you want to go to Facebook and see all the fun, the community, where everybody's at, let me share my screen and show you a little bit about the Facebook group. Again, this is replicated, and not the community aspect of it, but the trainings are all replicated in there as well. So this is Paint Party Headquarters. And the main thing I want you to see from this group is if you go to media. Now, media right here, this is everybody's stuff. But if you go to albums, here's where you can see some stuff that's really fun. So these right here are all shares from you. I know, it's crazy. I did not have any idea that y'all would be so giving in this group. So these are all shares from you. If you scroll down, this is the SVGs that we give you every month that you can use as tracers on your cut machine, however you want to do that. And then these right here are actually the official Paint Party Headquarters designs. So you can see here, kids paintings 129, spring 72, summer 93, fall 75, winter 91. We are constantly adding to this every single month. So let's say we're just going to go into winter, for example. Let's say we click on winter and we want to do, I'm just scrolling through some of the painting options. Let's say we want to do Oh Holy Night. So we click on that. The coolest part about, again, this is like a teacher coming in and getting lesson plans handed to them. On the right over here, it'll say the step-by-step painting, it'll say the training, and then if there's any extras with it. Now, this was a bonus painting I just did as a Facebook Live and ended up turning into one of the highest profiting paintings I had last year. I sold thousands and thousands of dollars with this on a sled. I'm also doing a paint party this year. I've already booked it for about 30 to 50 people for this exact thing. So I wanted to show you what it was like on a sled. So right here, me, as long as many of y'all made thousands of dollars for this. So you can see here, we have the tracers, the supply list, the marketing flyer, all of that. So again, it's like coming in as a substitute for a teacher and having everything ready for you. So if I click here, y'all, I'm not a graphic designer. We pay graphic designers who are very, very skilled at this to make this happen for not only you, but for me. I use these same designs in my business. So these are editable designs, okay? So now I can take this and I can throw whatever painting it is from over here on the left. I can also change. So I can click this. If this is going to be 45, I could make the price 45. If this is going to happen on December 4th, not November 4th, I can change this. All of these great things. There's so many things you can do. Another thing that we are implementing, and when you're watching this, it's probably already happened, but we're having a tech hub where twice a month, you're going to be able to, if you're stuck, let's say you're trying to do something on Canva and you can't figure it out, or you're trying to get Dropbox downloaded and you're trying to get the lookbook printed, but for some reason you just can't make it happen. And we have one of our team members available for office hours where you can pop in, like going to an office, and you can pop in and screen share, and we can help you through that tech issue, because I know a lot of times it's just a simple button that we're missing that causes everything to make us frustrated. So that's something really, really cool that we have available to you as well. Okay, so another thing I want to bring to your attention right here in the discussion, this is where you can ask questions anytime. We have a whole team devoted called the Guardians at Paint Party Headquarters, and their job is to essentially watch for your questions. Try to find your question. So like right here, she just posted this 7 minutes ago. And sorry to be naive, which totally fine, Linda, no problem. Where do I find the link for tonight? So I'm going to like this. And then right here in the featured's where you're always going to find your links. So here's the link. I'm going to copy it. And then I'm just going to go back to discussion while I'm here with y'all. And I'm just going to post it for her since I'm here anyway. But their whole job is to search this and find things for you. So every time we have this, we make sure we're going through and the team is trying to find this all the time. Now, another thing to do, so you can ask your questions anytime in the discussion. Another thing to watch for is featured. Now, in the featured are all the main things I want you to know about this month, including the calendar. So at the time of filming this, we are talking about the fall ball. You can literally click that link and join the fall ball right there. And it says free for PPHQ members. And the bonus SVGs, you can use these for your parties. These are just extra things we want to give you to help you for your paint parties. The coffee and brainstorm session tonight at 6 p.m. I'm going to be live with you, and we're going to be talking fall strategy. Don't miss it, okay? So when you see those brainstorm sessions, you want to put those on your calendar. We give you in advance when all those dates are. And Dropbox media albums, we show you exactly how to grab everything. So where it's at in Dropbox, click here. And this is where everything is housed from summer to spring to fall to kids to marketing materials. Like if I double click on this marketing material, I can download and change these and make them to whatever I need. It's crazy. We put a lot in here, and I know it's overwhelming, but we want to make sure that you're covered. And the live Q&A. Okay, so live Q&A every month. I go live for an hour answering your questions. I add bonus trainings. A lot of things that you have been asking for is how to time manage, how to organize your calendar. Here is a training that I filmed for you on how to organize your calendar. And again, this changes every month. And updates, if updates are happening, extras that I'm giving you, Fall Vibes is a brand new tutorial that's extra. You'll also find every single month the 50% off coupon code. This right here gives you 50% off one time a month, every single month with a new coupon code. We post that at the beginning of the month, every month. Now, the calendar. Every single month, this calendar is posted. This is when you want to write down the live Q&A so you can be there live. This is when you want to write down the brainstorm session. We change those out mornings to evenings because we know that some of you work full time and you can only make it at night. Some of you can't make it at night because you have busy schedules at night. So we change that out. And this month, for example, we have a creative CEO check-in. It's where I'm just checking in on you as the CEO of your business and seeing how you're doing. A prayer and gratitude meeting, that's optional, but it's one of my most favorite meetings of the month. I feel like when we stop and we give, we give this business to God, we give our companies to God. I feel like we're taking a moment to go, you know what? We can take all the steps we can, but we still need help. And so that's just a moment where we express gratitude and we pray for each other and our businesses. So every single month, this calendar goes out and tells you what's happening. The last week of the month is our exhale, is our creative week. The reason I have put that in there is I feel like I know I am that person that can come on a little strong and have a lot coming at you. So every last week of the month, not only for my sanity, but for your sanity of, oh my gosh, what is Heidi sending me now? Like, oh my gosh, she painted 12 more paintings. I can't take it, right? Like you don't need 1,000 paintings to make great money for paint parties. You just need a few great ideas. And so although we provide hundreds, really watch whenever I'm like, hey, these are the top you need to focus on. This is what I'm focusing on, and this is what's selling. Focus on those things and have that last week of the month to either catch up, work on your own stuff, but knowing that no trainings are coming to you. And I'm not trying to bring more on you. It's just a time to like always exhale. Okay, so if you go to the guides, and this is in your Kajabi app as well as your Facebook group, under guides right here at the top, under guides, it kind of shows you how to go in order. So if you're brand new to this, you're a brand new person just thinking about this, I would start with this first. Just go from guide 1 and then start going down the list, okay? A lot of times people just binge watch, almost like a Netflix series. They just binge watch as much as possible. But basically, we release everything for the month, and then we start kind of putting it into the guides where they go. And that's where this Kajabi app is going to come in so handy, because sometimes people can get confused and they're like, oh, I'm not really sure where I should go right now. Well, this is stage 1. Okay. So maybe you're in the very first stage, or maybe you're already a money-making artist and you need like the higher level marketing stuff. That's where you're going to find stage 5. Stage 5 is going to be that kind of stuff: email marketing, constant contact, StreamYard, Facebook ads, setting yourself apart and building a strong brand, things that you might be like, okay, I'm not ready for that yet, but I'm excited about that. And I'm going to do that later. So a lot of you make sure that you're not going to a stage that you don't need to be at yet. Another really cool thing on the Facebook app in Paint Party Headquarters. So Facebook changes stuff every 5 seconds. So we just got to say, okay, that's what happens. We don't have control over it. That's why I always teach, make sure when you do a paint party, you collect emails and text messages so you have a foundation. But recently they did this fun change. Nobody could find where to go. And I was like, even pulling up something for a paint party I was booking myself. And I was like, where's my pictures? So it's in the top left corner. There's those 3 little dashes. And then all you have to do is go to albums. And from your albums, if you scroll down to the bottom, then you're going to start seeing. So if I'm trying to find some fall paintings, I'm going to click on the fall paintings PPHQ designs. These are going to be the ones that are going to give you all of the fun extras. So if I click on the cat in the city, and then I just touch it with my finger, and then I do see more, everything is there. Everything from the social media posts to the painting tutorial to the supply list to the tracer. So if you want to sell these as kits, if you want to sell them as online paint parties, all of that details is right there. So I just wanted to show you that, because a lot of times we're not really sure where to find it. Now, if I go back and I just scroll down a little bit, there's where I can see 340 at this point. It's probably bigger as you're watching it now. Marketing materials. So as I scroll, everything from summer, winter, fall, spring, and even just generic ladies' night out type stuff. And if you click on one of these, the coolest part about this, let's see, if I want to go down here, and then let's say I want to click on the mason jar. If I touch it again, I touch my phone. If I do see more, look what it does. It links me to every single thing I possibly need. Here is the greatest thing about Paint Party Headquarters is I literally use it for my paint party business. I do. Every time I'm booking a painting, I'm going to find my paintings here to copy and send to a text. If I'm doing a flyer, I'm going to this app right here and finding the flyer and editing it for the time I need it. It is so built for your paint party business. And I'm so, so excited when you use it, because once you get the hang of it and you know where to go, it's kind of like when you find the first day at school, you're not really sure where the lunchroom is. You're not really sure where your locker is, but once you find it, you got it. You know where to go. You know what time to be there. That's the same thing with this app and this Paint Party Headquarters. Once you know where to go to get the good stuff, once you know, okay, summer's coming, I need to go grab a summer painting. I need to find a couple of things to advertise. Oh, this flamingo is what they're wanting. Let me touch it. Let me grab it. Let me hit see more, grab the tracers, the supply list. Like, it is done. Like, it is done for you. You just got to grab it, book the party, get some butts in the seat, which we teach you the marketing in here, and then start the process with that. So I am so, so happy. This literally was built out of what I needed for my business. So everything you could possibly need for your paint party business and your art kits and your online business is built for you in Paint Party Headquarters. So we have many ways for you to access it. I'm so happy you're here. And another last thing I want to leave you with is when you come to those brainstorm session meetings, I always encourage you to find accountability partners. The reason why is some of the best friends I've ever made have been through online programs. And so I want you to think about how, like, if you're meeting up and doing an accountability group, you might not find the right one right away, but eventually you'll find that group of people that you know you can meet with and be on a group chat and get your questions answered, and just, friendships, building those friendships. And many of you do Paint Party Headquarter meetups in your own states where you're meeting for coffee or meeting at Michael's. I mean, that makes me so happy. That makes me so happy. So I'm excited for you to get to know each other, find some of your best friends in here, and just have fun. This is a paint party adventure and you don't know what it's going to lead you to. So I'm excited to help you, and I hope you have fun in here, and please let us know if you have any questions at all. All right, I'll see you soon.